Okay, I've finished my drum part, and I'm now going to be showing you how I put that drum part together. You see all these little clips of drums. I worked on each of these clips separately throughout the song. So at the beginning, here's how I worked on this. I started by creating this clip, this initial drum clip, and I just put in all of the 16th notes and the kick drum hits that I wanted. Then I copied and pasted that. You can copy and paste these by either using your Command C, Command V controls like you normally would. You can right click on it to copy and paste. You can also hit Control D to duplicate. And when you duplicate, what happens is it takes this entire selected area and it pops another copy of it right after that selected area, so you would get a copy of it here. So that's the way that I'm looping this drum part. But what I'll do is, when it's selected, hit Command L to loop, and this will loop this part over and over and over again so that you can just work on that. See how it loops back, so you can watch this part work. You can watch and work on this part over and over and over again. And then when you get it sounding the way you want, then paste it, and then work on that part, then paste it and work on that part, etc., all the way through. So sometimes I just cut and pasted because the drum beat didn't change. It was just the same pattern all the way through, and so I just cut and pasted it. But then sometimes there would be changes, so when I pasted this one over and then I hit loop, it starts looping this section. And initially there was drum beat pattern all through here, and I just cut it out and replaced it with a cymbal and a kick drum, because that's what happens at the beginning of this section. So I just worked my way through the entire song that way until I came up with this entire drum track. And here's what my drum track sounds like. Sorry, that wasn't from the beginning. Every time I hit solo on this drum track, my voice goes away. So let me make sure that my voice continues to work while, well, I have no guarantees that my voice is going to continue to work while I'm doing any of this, but here's what the drum track sounds like anyway. Sorry, had it soloed. That's the beginning where it's just hi-hat and kick drum. Then over here there's the part where the snare drum comes in. And you can see that this clip is different. Down here it's got snare drum in it. See, this snare now has been added to that clip. So there's the pattern: kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare. It lines up with these measure numbers. So here's what that pattern sounds like with the kick drum in it. And then I put crashes and stuff all through here so that it would have all of the places where the drummer might have crashed. I didn't make everything exactly like the recording, but it's close enough. Here's a drum fill coming back into the recording, coming back into the section with drums. And here's just my drum. And here it is with the original recording. So anyway, you just keep working your way through the song until the entire thing is complete. And when you're done, you can select everything by selecting from the last to the first. I'm holding Shift and clicking. And now I've selected the entire drum track. Oh, no, maybe I didn't. Now I did. Select the entire drum track. And then if I hit Command J, it's going to join all of that into one gigantic MIDI clip. So now I have the entire clip with no edit points in it. So you can see here how that entire MIDI clip came together. That's all of the drumming for the entire song all together. See, all those little edit points have gone away here. So now it's one MIDI clip. All right, so that's how you input your drums, and have fun doing that